is.
Oh.
We're in the right spots. We're on the right channel. Who'd have thunk it?
We're all clothed. It's awesome.
Yeah.
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 That's amazing.
Oh, close.
So it work every now and then. Rather frequently, I like to write stupid shit on our whiteboard in the office because no one else really uses it. So I put something up today and like no one fucking liked it. Like it was so stupid. I'm like, this is fucking gold. But it was, I was kidnapped by mimes once. They did unspeakable things to me.
I actually kind of like that one.
See, they didn't. Just wasted on them. All right, welcome to the goddamn show. We're back. It's been a little while since we played because I was stricken with the Rona. So let's see if we even remember how this shit works. Who knows? Yeah, let's do some character introductions and then we'll do a little recap and get into it. Order of the overlay. That means you're up first, Bert. Who you playing?
Playing Mornif, the ice elf who likes to start fires, intimidate people, and really has a thing for jalapeno peppers and bar seats. If you can get a mug of ale, that's good too.
There you go. Know what you like.
But
and
mostly
like
the
it a lot.
burning.
Yeah.
Mostly the burning.
Very cool. Dan, what do you got?
I'm playing our halfling detective wizard, Sherbert. My main goal is throw fireballs and other gimmicky spells around.
Okay, that works.
Sometimes I even do detective-y things. Not often.
Yeah, well, you know, it's there in case.
There, just in case.
All right. Over on the other side, up the top, there's Jake.
Hey, I'll be playing a seer elf who's abandoned his magical heritage to pursue alchemy. Consequently, he's nicknamed Beaker, and he's a fan of potions, poisons, and revenge.
Nice. All right, underneath Jake, we got us a Jeff.
Yeah, I'm playing Good Boy version 3.0. He is an automaton. Oh my God, I forgot the name of my class. The ones that shoot guns. Gun shooter.
They sling him?
Gunslinger, yeah. So he does little magic here and there. He infuses magic and alchemy and stuff into his gun. And until recently, and every time he talked, all the people would hear is bark, bark. But now certain people, I think Barbar and Mornath are the two, get to hear his true voice, which is a delight, as he's a lunatic Australian who has been hunting like Cthulhu monsters and stuff. That's the backstory of Good Boy. And now he's a toy robot.
So good.
Yeah.
Last but not least, hiding down in the corner, there's Jeremy.
Yeah, I'm playing Barbar. He is an orc spirit touch barbarian who's basically like a dollar store version of a paladin. And somehow the deck of many things gave him.
Have you what? You cut out at the end.
Oh, got a castle.
Yeah.
From the deck of many things.
There we go.
My mic's being funny tonight. I apologize.
Funny mics. All right. So, if I remember correctly, when we last left off, the evil king who had been causing all this trouble, you all chopped his head off and burnt his body. You then found your way into the water level of the ship, talked with some fish people, found the doctor of the king. Things happened, negotiations. He tried to kill you all. Didn't go well for him. Bought some fish sticks. And then you found a magical keypad that lets you attach it to a wall and open a portal to any deck on the ship that you want. And that's kind of where we left off. There was some planning, but you did learn that the king cannot be killed. Can be dismembered, can be chopped up to pieces, but will always kind of reconstitute himself into, himself again. Did I miss anything? Any other important tidbits?
We harvested the mechanism that summons the portals away from the device itself. So now we basically have a portal gun. But granted, it's a preset portal to the exit, so it's still handy.
Yeah, I've noticed that Chuck has added to my inventory something called teleporting door keypad.
Ooh.
Crikey, I've got a teleporting door keypad in the inventory now.
That's just great. I'm so happy I put this weird fish in my head.
I am too, Baba. I am too.
Wow.
So good.
Such a. Were you always a dog?
No, I can regale you with story after story. Oh God, I made Dan turn his video off. Oh goodness.
It's happening again.
Uh-oh.
Now, I was once a very beautiful man who traveled the stars, traveled everywhere, and fighting monsters and the cultists and such. And I really liked doing all sorts of little special alchemy and such. And then one day, I went and blew myself up, and I wake up the next day and I'm in a toy dog. Can you believe it? Oh, it's awful.
Oh,
Awful, I tell you.
oh, well, I'm glad you're here. Sorry about the whole blowing up thing.
No, it's my own fault. I like explosions.
Yeah, all I hear is bark, bark, and then Barbara is just staring at Good Boy for like 30 seconds.
And I really like to think there's like this time dilation situation going on. So like 2 barks equals like, 5 minutes worth of conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. So you're all, we'll say, still in this doctor's house. You've got the weird keypad. Now, if I remember correctly, Beaker, didn't you go pay the doctor one last visit?
Yeah, I did.
You murdered him, right?
That was the goal. Yes,
Did that happen?
I was not opposed, so I assume yes.
Okay. So Beaker snuck off and slit the dude's throat?
No, that would be too messy. I used a pillow.
Oh, okay.
Just let him go peacefully in his sleep.
It's normal smothering.
Yeah. All right, so you're in this dude's house in this strange city on stilts above the water. You know where your portal back, that's swimming under water, where the hatch is to get back down to where the king's body is. But you also have the keypad that you can, put next to a door and make that door a portal to any level you want, just about any level you want on the ship. So, I'll hand it off to all of you.
Are we wanting to put the portal down there, or are we wanting to put the portal somewhere else? I think it's the real question.
Well, I think we should go and scoop up the ashen remains of King Dingleberry, and then we'll install the portal down there so as to escape this horrible aquatic nightmare.
All right.
Seems fair to me.
Okay.
What if we feed the ashes to something really big so that he's just continually being digested?
I mean, it'll eventually work its way out, I think.
Oh, that's true.
It would be funny, though.
Oh, we can put his ashes inside like a beaker of acid or something, so he's just continually, dissolved? Just over and over and over?
I mean, eventually the acid will be consumed too. We'd have to top it off.
He's thumbing through a book that says Torture 101 on the outside.
What if we ate the ashes, and then when one of us passes stool, then somebody else eats the stool, and then when that passes, the next person eats the stool, and on we go. It's a vicious circle. 5 of us cannot, well, not me because I don't eat, but the 4 of you can eat and shit over and over to eternity.
So is eating stool something you did before you got put in the dog body then?
Well, it depends on the stool. Now, there's certain creatures in the universe whose stool tastes absolutely delightful, like strawberries on a Saturday morning. But there's other people, when you eat that stool, you feel like your insides are burning up in like some horrible flame and acid. So, I don't know necessarily what your stew tastes like, Barbara, but knowing your just wonderful personality, I imagine it's quite delightful and crispy.
I don't
That was
know about
very
you, Sherbert, but
insightful.
I'm
Thank
very
you.
glad I didn't put one of those in my ear.
Yeah, you just hear bark bark is then Barbar is eating
I
stools.
assume that Barbar
bark.
and Mornath are just going like as he's carrying on. We're just like bark, 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 bark.
I don't think none of us want to eat each other's shit, right? I'm not really in for that.
Do you want now?
Yeah. But that was some good, creative problem solving right there.
I mean,
Sure,
back in
I
the
guess
cliffs of
that was
ice,
dedicated.
we would occasionally burn poop for like fuel and heat, but even we didn't eat it.
What? Well, that's just wasteful.
I mean, acid thing's pretty cool, and Beaker pretty big on all the alchemy type stuff.
I mean, everything suffocates in a bag of holding eventually.
Okay. Yeah, I trust you big brain guys to handle the science stuff.
Put that bag of holding in a vial of a strong base, and we'll put that vial of a strong base in a vial of strong acid. And then we'll put that in the ocean. We'll put it somewhere here.
Oh, but they're fish people. They can like get to him in the ocean, and they like him here.
Well,
I do
that's what
like
the
it.
acid and the base is for.
Should we maybe bring it with us so we know where it's at all times? We can keep an eye on the ashes. If they go away, we know, crazy King Dingleberry's back again, and then we can go, search him out and knock him over the head again.
Yeah, that's a pretty good point, good boy. He mentions maybe we should just bring it with us so we can keep tabs on it.
That seems like a all right idea. Also, someone mentioned just throwing it out in space if we get the opportunity to do so. And I mean, that sounds cool.
I do like that. That does sound funny. Space.
Rule this.
What if he did rule it? That would be horrible.
Yeah.
Well, that's on future people.
That's
Okay.
a problem for not us.
So yeah, you all get loaded up, head back to the edge of the city. You find your little mark that you left. Hop in your suits for those of you that have them. And then
Or need them.
or need them. And in the water you go.
Wee.
Was Mornath's pet shark thingy still there waiting for him?
Oh yeah. Because you didn't tie him
Maybe
up,
eight
right?
of its friends.
No, I didn't. I did tell him to sit though, so
How beating was
He
it?
just sinks. He's at the very bottom, just thinking.
Mornath, why don't you give me a nature roll?
Fair.
Shit. Yeah. As soon as you all make it to the edge of the water,
Who's a good boy?
there's your little weird shark fish thing swimming around waiting for you to get back in.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Let's see. Jeremy, go ahead and roll me a d6.
Okay. Nope. What are you doing? Aha.
That's fine. Good. Yeah, it's uneventful swim back down there. You manage to find your little airlock. Everyone goes inside, and you're now back in that strange room with all those pods. And down
The whole time swimming, Good Boy's been talking to Barbar on their communication, like the whole
okay.
time, like about the first time he went swimming, then about the second time he went swimming, then about the third time he went swimming, and yeah, the whole time, nonstop.
Continue. Beautiful.
Oh.
All right. You all know that down this one hallway is that weird healing throne that you beheaded and burnt the king. You all make your way back down there. But as you get there, expecting to find a pile of ashes, you find a rather charred body slowly moving, crawling towards a charred, severed head on the other side of the room.
Well, just in time to burn it again.
Wait, this will be funny. Someone kicked the skull a few feet. Let him go.
And I start doing like the car joke, like where someone's trying to get in the car and you just keep steers the car forward.
As you're moving the head, like the jaw's working, the eyes haven't reconstituted themselves yet, so just vacant sockets. And you can see it's very weakly moving its jaw around like it's trying to talk, but it doesn't have the connecting points to make any sound.
Bark, 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 bark.
Well, that's just rude. But he deserves
You're
it.
a dog now, King Dingleberry.
So what's the plan?
Guess we reburn him.
Sure.
Yeah.
You can take some time, get them piled back up, torch them again, let them set for like a good hour or two to really burn down.
Sucks to be this guy around us.
Yeah. Now what?
Yes, we keep some of the ashes in separate places.
Yeah, like maybe we each put some of his ashes in our pockets. That way they're not
Yeah, I
all in the
will,
same place.
I'll use some quick alchemy to whip up a Tanglefoot bag bomb and just throw some ashes in there.
Okay.
Hmm.
If he starts getting reconstituted, he'll just be all sticky.
You.
And
Good Boy will make a line of some of his share of the ashes and snort it, and then he'll look up at Barba like,
Don't worry, it goes right to a storage center in what you might consider me lungs.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to do that. But
Well, to each their own.
even as you all are handling these ashes and starting to put them in your individual containers or up your nose, you notice these chunks and bits are kind of like almost merging together a little bit. It's a kind of a slower process, but you definitely notice it's getting a little coarser and coarser as you kind of work with it.
Jeez. Boy, if we were waited like another day, this guy might have crawled on out of here.
I don't know.
Alright.
Watch.
Okay, you're in the room. You have the king's ashes. Probably his ass as well. It's part of the ashes.
Yeah, one of us has got his ass.
Yeah.
we're not going to split the cheeks between us.
I mean, we could, but
Here you go. Yeah, you know that in this room there is the teleport circle that Sherbert knows how to activate. Or you got your keypad that you could affix to a door and teleport somewhere. What's the plan?
I'm tempted to do we just want to destroy the teleportation thing here so that way they can't come back here from, over there?
Seems like a good idea, especially since those fishy people seem to worship this dude, and they might teleport here and then maybe go tell the fish people about things.
Yeah.
Granted, we may never go back there, but like, I don't want to have like some weird like fish ambush later on.
Yeah, the problem is the door, though. If we leave the door here, then that's also.
What if we use this circle, go back to the party, destroy that circle? I don't know. And then we just fight our way
might
through.
have to get our way out of that place.
Chuck, didn't you describe the
Why don't we
keypad as,
just
like,
burn the building down as we leave? I mean,
that might help. Start a fire.
It's underwater. I mean, how are we going to burn it down?
No, the castle place where
Oh.
we went to the party.
There's a chance.
We can just flood it with poisonous gas. Oh, it'll clear up in a half hour. That won't work.
But
poisonous flammable gas?
They might not all, like, there's definitely some evil people there, but maybe not all of them are evil and in need of burning.
They're fishmen. Fishmen.
Oh, I thought we were talking about the place where we had the.
If we use
Party.
the
The
teleportation
dance party.
circle, it goes back to the party.
Jeff, what was your question?
The keypad, like, didn't you describe it as like something like was reusable, like we can use it and then okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, you can use it.
So it's like I don't think it's about leaving it behind. So if we destroy the teleportation circle, we're still fine because the keypad is like something we
Yeah.
can carry with us.
Oh, okay.
You even tested it out. You could use it to activate a portal, take the keypad off and go through the portal and close it behind you, and then use the keypad later.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I guess if we don't leave them any way out or in, then that's good enough.
Yeah. So we just
Seems
destroy this so people from the party can't portal here. And
Any easy way, at least.
yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the plan, I mean, it's just essentially, yeah.
Another option is we could flood the entire facility with water, keep the teleportation circle in place, don't tell anyone about it, and then when they teleported, they drowned to death. Oh, God, that would be hysterical. Oh, goodness. And then we come back later, we just see a bunch of floating corpses. Oh, goodness. Anyway, good times.
No, that
Barbara
does.
will make sure to continuously translate for good points. So there's always like that little like beat. Barbara turns the group and repeats.
That would be fun, flooding the place, but actually, I see no reason why I shouldn't. Well, suppose somebody who's like, oh, what is this magical doodad, and then they die, and then we get in trouble for it somehow. No, let's shut down the house party's connection to this, or the party house. The party house's connection to this place. I suppose
All right.
maybe erasing that circle there somehow.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we'll just go stuff it up a little bit. And
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, I mean, that's all it takes, Breaking the sigil's relatively easy.
Okay.
Yeah, prestidigitation. Bam.
yeah, we'll prestidigitate the portal away.
All right. Suck it, portal.
Yeah. So you find a
And we'll go
door
home.
down here and teleport back to your floor.
There was nothing else of like note that we didn't search in this area, right?
Not really, no.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah, let's go home then.
I like that idea.
Let's have some
Stuff's
jalapeno
there.
poppers.
Okay. Let's see.
Or at least the direction of home.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you destroy the circle. You hook the pad up to a room. You punch in your floor's level, which was 15. So boop boop 15. Open it up, and you can see through it is looking into a very nice, posh-looking room.
Yeah, we may still have to fight our way out of here too.
All right.
How long's it
No,
been
that-
though? Like, how long were we in the water level?
Maybe a good day.
Yeah,
mean,
because we stayed
it's-
overnight or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, party's probably ended.
Unless it's a really good party, in which case I'll never leave. But no, it's
Be
probably.
a shame to kill him if that was the case.
So, do we just like walk like we're supposed to be here and see if we just walk out?
I mean, at least into this fancy room.
All right.
Okay.
Straighten up my
Yes.
ridiculous Dumb and Dumber suit.
Just act like you're really hungover and you're not really sure what happened for the last 12 hours. Like you blacked out, you know? And you're like,
Gotcha.
and you're embarrassed, you know, and maybe maybe take your pants off or something, that kind of thing.
Okay.
You know, play the part.
I guess I could take my pants off.
Absolutely can. So yeah, you all step through. You're in a very nice looking, almost like a study. It's got a desk, some bookshelves. You see it's got a nice looking like oak door with some fancy like filigree and stuff on it. Yeah.
Any windows?
Yeah, there's a window.
And look out and maybe get an idea of where we're at. Hopefully we're somewhere useful.
You look out and you can see above the walls separating the palace from the rest of the city and across the rooftops of the rest of the city. Seems to be you're in the palace, but somewhere up high.
We're gonna have to get out of the palace. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
Now, is this the palace where the current king is at?
The essentially the steward is at. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're on their side technically, so this might work in our favor, kind of, maybe, probably not.
Maybe. I think I'm gonna put my pants back on.
Yeah, that's probably a wise decision.
I don't know, it might be easier if you left them off. Nah, it's okay. Put it back on. You look uncomfortable.
Okay. I don't want to like meet the king and like not have my pants on, and like I'm not a very good liar, so I tried to tell him I was drunk and he knew I was lying, and then I'm lying to the king and I just feel like a jerk. I don't want to be a jerk.
Yeah, that seems
I'll be a jerk, but I'll be a jerk in the name of saving our bacon.
Oh, with your
Okay,
pants on, presumably, right?
No, I have a better idea. I'll just really make my clothes as unkempt as possible, like rips, tears, just wild. I'll tear out a patch of my own hair, and then just look like I've basically gotten into a drunken fight with myself. There we are. Now I look like I've been here against my will to some extent. That should help.
All right.
Not sure who we're trying to fool at this point. The king's on our side in this place.
Well, guess we just start walking and see what comes.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll think we're very strange and let us leave.
We were here on a tour and got lost.
Okay.
All right.
So there's the big oak door. You push it open, and you're looking into what looks like a conference room full of people.
Well, good.
Some of the faces you recognize as the door opens. Everyone just stops and kind of slack-jawed looks over at the group of you. You see some of the the fancy merchants from the party the night before. You see your contact in the gosh, it's been so long since we've interacted with their name.
The guy who set us up with this.
From the small, medium, at large quest.
No, this is the Temple of the First Vault.
Oh yeah.
Your contact there. What's their names? Father something or other.
Let's just say that we got like teleported in here or something.
Lord Mary.
Father Rosen,
That
the priest of
sounds-
Erastil. Was it the priest of Erastil guy
I am trying to.
who had like the soup kitchen and everything?
Yeah. No.
No, this was like not
Way
Father
back.
Pete or.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
been a long time.
It's not Farmer Stephen Duck. The names you all come up with is fantastic. Gosh, where is this dude? Anyway, the main dude who was at the first church who kind of set you all up to start doing your adventuring.
Mm-hmm.
He's there. Mornath, you recognize someone from your bounty cards.
Ooh.
10 of diamonds, person by the name of Perry Lewis. And then you also, let's see. You also see someone you've only seen in passing before. A man by the name of Duncan Tan. He is the steward of King Brudor, the person essentially who's in charge of the city in the king's name. As Duncan, how did you all get into my private study?
Teleportation magic gone wrong, I'm pretty sure.
We're really sorry about this. We would love nothing better than to get out of your hair. We didn't mean to end up here.
You've all teleported into my private study.
Not on purpose, but yes.
Very nice.
Is he the wanted guy?
Yeah.
Like, where is he? Is he here in the study?
He's here in this conference room that you all have walked into.
Okay.
He's sitting at the table like he's just doing business with everyone, like they're all going over papers and whatnot. This looks like a fancy meeting, a high-end meeting that you've all stumbled into, and he's just one of the people here.
I know we haven't met. Again, we're incredibly sorry. I'm hopeful maybe the father might be willing to vouch for our good nature. We mean you no trouble.
Who did we lose?
Jake?
Jake.
Oh.
What's Jake doing to us?
Beaker just went and jumped out the window.
That sounds right.
Good boy leans over to Barback.
Quick, take off your pants. That'll get him.
They'll never see it coming.
Tell him you sniffed a really bad batch of old necromancer dust, and then you don't know anything else that happened afterwards.
I don't think I'm gonna say that.
I did not mean to do that.
I've been in these situations before, Baba. You gotta trust me.
I don't know that I do.
The father would be
What?
like, "Yeah, I know these men. They're heroes who came and have taken up jobs as dictated by King Brudor. They've done good work. They stopped the monster attacks in town. And now Jake's back, give or take."
Hooray. Maybe.
There we are.
That's our video. Well, that's fantastic.
Okay, we're good enough order. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do something real quick, Jake. Yeah, good enough. All right. Everyone's just kind of flabbergasted. Anyway, Bert, you were talking about the guy you see at the table on the wanted cards.
Yeah.
He doesn't, he's looking at you in shock. He definitely doesn't seem to take it any differently than anyone else in the room.
Okay. I'm just shuffling my cards. I pass the card around to everybody. Never mind me.
Yes, the rest of you see that the dude sitting across the table is on the wanted cards. But yeah, so the Duncan, Stuart's just like, I, seeing as the father vouches for you, I'm gonna have my guards escort you out.
That's cool.
That's
Please
very understandable.
don't teleport into my study again.
I'd like to not, if possible.
See, usually I'm a man of science. When I teleport, this is what happens. My apologies.
Yeah, okay. Guards show up, and they're going to work on escorting all of you out.
Right. Well, it was a real pleasure to meet you. Sorry I was under such odd circumstances.
Oh, there's Jake.
Hey, there we go.
Yes, keep up the good work. As you can see, some of the merchants that you recognize from the other night, they also look a little bit concerned. Like maybe some of them were in on the fact that you're not supposed to be coming back.
Make sure to clap a couple on the shoulders and like, good to see you again. So sorry we had to leave early the other night, but we should catch up again soon.
Okay, yeah. Guards, he has you wait outside the door while the guards come to escort you out. Is anyone doing anything with the information that Mornath picked up?
I mean, maybe we just wait for the guy to leave later and then we just nab him.
Yeah, just jump him, yeah.
I don't want to make a scene in here exactly, but
Good boy will scream as loud as he can over and over again.
Look, it's the guy. It's right there. It's on the card. It's that guy right here. He's on the card. He's that guy. He's right here. He's on the card. Why's never doing anything?
You must smell bacon. Yes, I've had bacon in the morning too. It's delicious.
delightful.
Duncan's like, your robot dog eats?
Sometimes he'll also inhale things.
It apparently has storage space where the organs normally would be, and it gets, pleasure of its own kind. He's a good boy, so why shouldn't he indulge himself?
That's fair. Okay, that's quite odd, but good boy. Sadly, we don't have any bacon on hand. We do have some slices of cheese, if you would like a slice of cheese.
Oh, don't give him the cheese. It gums him up every time.
Oh, my apologies.
He wants it. Just don't give it to him.
As
I can't do, actually. I shouldn't eat anything at all. Like, nothing. But the cheese looks good.
I agree.
Now I shouldn't. Oh, it's too high in cholesterol. Now, I gotta watch it.
Okay. Yeah, guards show up. If anyone else wants to do anything else in the palace, you can, but their intent is to just escort you out the front gates.
Nope, we know where the door goes. So
Yep.
we'll have to make sure we don't use it in there anymore.
Yep. Meanwhile, be chatty and friendly with the guards.
Yeah. They're mainly complaining like, they had us on duty for that party the other night, and then they had us report in early in the morning, and it's just, we're exhausted, ready to get some sleep.
Sounds
yeah.
miserable.
Yeah. But yeah, they escort you out, and they're like, once again, you heard, please don't enter the palace uninvited again.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
totally fair. Yeah, I mean, we really didn't mean to.
We
That's
were
why
invited the first time, but we're done, frankly, with this place.
Okay. Y'all head back to the castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
For now.
we all got to get re-equipped.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go there. Everything's there. I mean, no one's messing with your castle. Your church is going good. Your little school you set up's going good. You do. Someone dropped off some flyers for you, and it's some little pamphlets for the Temple of the High Tater.
Oh my.
That's okay. The fellowship hall needs some kindling for the fire.
Okay.
Wait, if I were giving out flyers like that, I would coat them with some hallucinogenic substance just because I know you would throw it in the fireplace. So you might be careful of that. I mean, I do.
Ooh, that's ingenious. Oh, if only I'd saved the recipe for that horrible gaseous poison.
Oh, this one?
I do
All right.
believe we need to find some bags of holding as well.
Yeah, if you want to hit up the market, there's a magic shop that probably has them.
Make sure to re-equip my stuff.
Yeah. When you
Yeah.
Get there, yeah, it's not a
I
problem.
miss my stuff.
Stuff is good.
Stuff is the best. Let's go buy bags of holding.
Good boy rolls around in all his bombs.
I've missed you, boys. I've missed you.
I'm just gonna let you have some alone time. You look like you're really into that.
Thanks. Just knock when you guys are leaving. Otherwise, keep the door closed.
Okay. Man, that guy's a talker.
That's great. Yeah, if you all head over to the Groove Shack, the magic shop, they're selling bags of holding for 75 gold each.
Whoa. Really?
Wow, that's pretty cheap.
All right, well, who's got money? Because I'm broke.
Got 854
Oh, shit.
gold. I will buy.
I'll buy 11 bags of holding, please.
Oh my god.
471. I will definitely buy a bag of holding.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
I've
agreed.
got 2.
Okay.
I mean, it's like having your own private bathroom. I mean, you can just
Wait, what?
The worst and the best use for a bag of holding.
Oh my god.
Do you just actually wear it in that situation, or
Imagine.
yeah, you just wear it like a diaper. Just pull it over your bottom and over your front, and you got just anytime, anywhere, you just go.
Imagine you're the adventurer who later on in life is the one who stumbles across that one, and you reach it like, oh no, what's inside? Oh, come on.
Oh no.
Oh, maybe the next one. Oh, come on. Over and over again until eternity.
Oh,
It's
my
like
God.
40 years worth of poop. all at once.
see? And the best part is you could save that for a real desperate situation, and then you turn it out.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
Doesn't 5e have it the bag of holding opens to a pocket within the astral plane, and it's just literally just there. So you're just shitting in the astral plane.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Pathfinder's like that.
Is it a type 1?
Yeah, type 1.
Okay.
I have bought one.
Same.
Cool.
All right, we just gotta make sure we divvy some king out.
Okay. You're not going with the plan you talked about before about putting him in a bag and then putting that bag in a bag?
I figure we'll save that till later.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you
I figure we
divvy-
can just keep the threat of it there, so that we'll fuck the whole eternity up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put a bag in a bag. No, you don't. You put the king distributed amongst all of your bags. Okay, that's great. Fantastic. Crisis averted. Now what?
There's the whole phylactery thing.
Yeah, there was.
It'd be
There's
really
that,
nice
or
if that guy
there's
went away.
also, just picking up the bounty if we want to try and nab that guy on his way out the door. Maybe not right out the door, but around the corner, probably down the street a little bit.
What do you want to do? Just let me know.
And then we could go turn him in.
We could interrogate him first, then turn him in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm just being a little paranoid here, but I'm kind of guessing, if we know about it, I'm pretty sure the people in that room know about it.
Yeah. Probably.
I doubt he would stay imprisoned for long.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, the phylactery was being held by a wing of the Vorobar.
Yeah,
Or
I
no,
think
it was
that's
being
right.
held by a bank. For the 7 coins, I don't remember. Notes. Who needs notes?
They're the worst.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what's the plan?
Oh, we got like a buffet of options. Anything sound appealing? Do you want to do the phylactery thing? Or there was the sword, I think, also? Maybe the sword doesn't matter now since we have the king.
Well, that our friendly wizard buddy said he was going to be looking into the sword a little bit more in the meanwhile. So, I mean, we could try to do the bounty. I mean, that's something we could maybe do right now and then go after the phylactery.
Yeah, we should get him before he gets a chance to get away.
Hmm.
We know where he's at. Let's go get him.
Okay.
All right.
You all gear up. You got your bags of holding. You head over to the palace. How are we doing this kidnapping? Just waiting outside the front gates?
I mean, maybe not quite so obviously, but yeah.
Okay.
I don't really know how we go about this, so I'm just going to kind of trust you and Mornath to kind of guide us.
I see how it is. When it comes time for kidnapping, you all look to Mornath.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I may have some experience in that.
But this is like the good kind of kidnapping because it's kidnapping a bad person.
mm-hmm. Yes,
Gymnastics.
good kidnapping.
Yeah.
That's how I would word it as well. Good kidnapping.
It's not like we're handing out candy to kids or anything.
No,
Hey.
we do that. We do that.
Maybe
later.
that'll work. We offer him some candy and we lure him away into an alley and then bop him over the head.
You think we should do something with the candy?
Yeah.
Oh, I know. We can give him some candy. But back at the temple, I have some lethargy poison. I'll be right back.
I love that guy. That guy he's brilliant, You
Yeah.
start with one idea and he just layers just brilliance on top of it,
Yeah. It's like a really dangerous onion.
Getting
In
convinced.
reverse,
Yeah.
because it starts like small and then you put layers on top of it, unlike an onion, which you peel back.
Oh.
Okay.
Think that works.
I was going to try and work in a Bloomin' Onion reference, but it just fell.
Now, do you know, Baba, that the Migos feces is much like an onion? They poop in layers, and they just sit there, layer after layer, and some of them taste delicious.
So while we're waiting for Beaker to get back, I'm just gonna regale Barba with various defecation and
You have eaten a lot of shit, friend.
I have. I was a dog for a very long time.
nice characters. Oh, good.
Do you guys want me to tell you about all his shit eating, or I can?
Like literal or figurative?
I'm pretty sure he's being literal.
Oh,
I can.
I don't
There's
think
so
I
much
wanna-
detail.
No.
Honestly,
I will
you know what? You should be an
return-
author. You're very descriptive, and there's got to be an audience for that.
I
Yeah,
have
just-
published several academic papers on the subject of defecation across species. I'm sure if we visited a library here, we could probably find them in one of my several doctoral theses.
That's impressive.
Start looking for
feces
places where you
theses?
could set up an ambush.
Okay. Go
So,
ahead and
like,
just,
you know, like what area he would come out if there's only one way.
Yeah.
Look to see where guards are watching, where they're not.
just go and give me a perception test on that. This is plenty of time, Beaker. You make it back to the group.
Yeah, I'll come back with 12 silver worth of candies.
Okay.
If we give candy to everyone, it won't be suspicious. But this one is the poison one.
You should probably poison them all, just to be sure.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Warner.
This is the poison one.
Yeah, you study it up for a while, Mornath. You see the guard patrols. You see the only real way out and kind of how traffic flows in the area. You find a nearby building that's got relatively easy roof access, so you can keep a watch on the street. Setting up, getting vantage points and everything for your ambush. With that roll, it's not a problem. So who's going to try and give him candy?
Not it.
I suppose I could.
Okay.
I'll just wait for people to leave and then apologize for my presence by giving out candies.
Okay. Are you giving out poison candy to everyone?
No, I only had one dose of lethargy poison, so I used that one dose on one piece of candy.
So is he wanted dead or alive or alive?
The cards, if I remember correctly, it's dead or alive.
Okay. Then I'm going to apply some giant wasp venom to one of my crossbow bolts.
Okay. Oh, Lord. About 20 minutes later, people starting to kind of start filtering out. You can see there's, rickshaws. What are the little, carts that people get carried in? Very royal and everything. Start picking people up here and there. You see your target come out. And Sherbert, as you go up, you approach the group of the people you saw in the room as they're all kind of filtering out. How are you playing off? Go and give me your spiel to them for handing out this candy.
That's Beaker. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Beaker.
Yeah.
I just wanted to apologize for crashing your party with my faulty teleportation. At least that's what everybody else is telling me, I should say. But as a way of stating my apologies, I have went and purchased some candy from the... Oh, God, what's the name of that place? Anyway, here's some candies. They're delicious. And I'll take one and just eat it.
Okay. Not a problem. Go ahead and give me I want a personality-based test. What do we got? Give me diplomacy.
Alrighty.
We didn't do our legwork. He's diabetic.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, not a
Nice.
problem. You hand it out. And you see your mark. You hand him the special one. He's got it. Mornath, you've got line of sight on him as Beaker's talking to him.
I'm mostly waiting to see if something goes wrong.
Okay.
So
He takes the candy. He's just like, hey, thanks, buddy. As he just kind of moves into the crowd walking down the streets. Now, Mornath, you would see he kind of looks the candy over, tucks it into his pocket.
okay, is he alone at this point?
There's people around, but you think you could get a good shot as long as you don't roll terribly.
What people are around though?
Just civilians, just people walking
Just
on
regular
the street.
civilians.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's not
I'm
super
shooting
packed.
him.
Oh my
I'm gonna
god.
shoot him.
Love it. Go ahead.
We're gonna
All right.
let him get away for a second instead of just murdering him right in front
Oh
of
no,
the
I'm waiting till he's like, at about my range to see if anyone else peels off.
Okay. Everything seems to be relatively up and up.
Okay.
Take your shot, man.
Yeah, I figure I'll just be kind of using my using some of my capabilities to just kind of stalk him a little bit.
23 hits.
23.
You want to give me
That
damage on
hits.
that?
Okay. So hold on a second. Yeah, so damage, yes, but also the poison. So
Okay.
18 points of damage, and here's the poison. Let's see if I can get
Also, we
this.
did at the start of the session, everyone would have gotten a hero point, and then we're just moments away from the next hours to take another hero point as well.
Oh, beat. It didn't do anything but say I used it.
Well, he gets
That
a
sucks.
test, I think. I think
Try
he gets-
clicking on the
Yeah, he
icon
gets a
beside the venom.
save, and then
Yeah,
it
for-
has 3 stages.
All right. So he needs to roll a fortitude save. This is not going to probably go well for him. He got a 15, so he does fail. And that does count as a critical fail.
Okay, so here
Oh
we
boy.
go.
So he takes 2d6.
I don't think it- So yeah, it's 2d6 poison.
Okay.
So that's stage 1. And I don't know if there's anything extra for the crit. It doesn't say so.
Okay. I don't think on this it would. For spells, it makes a difference.
Yep. And so he's also clumsy for the next bit.
Okay. As
And
you're
then
all
that's
kind of watching, crossbow bolt streaks out from a nearby roof and strikes this guy right in the side. He staggers, he's bleeding. You can see he's kind of stumbling a little bit. And he gives a whistle. Bert inspects his dog.
yeah. Let me step away for a second. I'm
Yeah.
check something.
As 3 other, they look like just people on the side of the streets, kind of come out, kind of swarm to him, and they've got him under his arms. They're looking for who did it. What all do you want to do?
How busy is it around him?
It's fairly busy. I mean, it's midday, kind of in the busier district in town, leaving the palace. With the strike of the crossbow bolt, the crowd starts to disperse a little bit.
All right, I was thinking I may pop off an illusory creature.
Oh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Go ahead and roll it and tell me what you're doing.
All right, because I'm going to use my staff of illusions for the first time.
Oh,
Nice.
cool.
But how can I get it to cast it? Or does it? It just says you create a. I wonder if I can put this in chat somehow.
Click the icon beside you. Should put it up.
It's under the staff's spell. So let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just dumps a whole bunch of stuff out.
So you're doing illusory creature.
Yes.
You create an illusion. Generates the appropriate. Yeah. Can't speak, but you can use your actions to speak through it. In combat, 2 actions, sure. Can cause damage. Let's see. It just happens, man.
Yeah. So what I'm figuring is we had that big gorilla
Yeah.
that we killed a while back.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe we'll just have like it come out of the alley like in front of them so that they'll want to like come back towards us.
Sure.
Oh no, it trampled that one man.
Oh God.
I just
monster.
gave him a candy.
I
As
must have
this
thrown the crossbow bolt.
giant gorilla creature busts out of a nearby alley and starts barreling towards your target. They all panic, the 4 of them, 3 thugs supporting the dude in the center, and turn around and start heading back towards the palace, kind of funneling them, as Sherbert intended, directly towards the rest of you.
I'm going to hide and say, "Good boy, shoot it! Shoot it!" I don't know. He just cast a spell.
Good boy will absolutely do what Beaker asks. Good boy will
This baby's going down.
And we'll shoot directly at the, which I actually don't know if Good Boy would know it's illusory. He's kind of an idiot, so it's possible he thinks it's real. And we'll fire a gun at it.
Sure. Let's see.
Actually, wait, no. He's gonna fire one of his alchemical shots at it. He's gonna fire a bomb at it to make it explode because it's fun. So he'll take. What do I still have? Yeah, he's gonna take his sulfur bomb because he wants to make the area smell really terrible, which maybe helps people leave the area. And he will fire the sulfur bomb. So he will yank the sulfur bomb out, pour it onto his ammunition, and fire. And then it'll explode like right where right around where the gorilla is, and cause sulfur smells and fumes to permeate the area.
Since you're just shooting at the area, you pop your shot off. Sulfur starts just hissing out from it. Yeah, people are running now. It's empty. The 3 dudes carrying your target who's limping along. They're moving kind of slow. They are carrying an injured person. The giant gorilla is unfazed by the sulfur and continues charging at the dude. I'm just doing freeform, so if someone wants to do something, you're welcome to.
So
The gorilla is mine, guys. Get the mark.
does he continue to take the poison damage?
Yes, he should.
It's got like 3 stages.
I think he has to roll another save.
Okay, and it's every round, so I think he's due for it, yeah. Another fortitude save. No.
Oh no.
Oh my
Give me
God.
another 2d6 there, 3d6.
Well, stage 2 is 3d6, so
Yeah.
13, and he's clumsy 2 for a round.
Clumsy's not your worry, as you see his body goes limp. You have slain him, as the other 3 are still dragging him, though. They don't necessarily know that he's dead.
Who's dragging him? That's bystanders?
Just 3, after he got shot,
Probably
he
guards.
did whistle, and 3 people from the crowd came and kind of swarmed him, like maybe
I'm
he
going to
had-
shoot those 3 people.
Oh, go for it. Absolutely go for it.
All right.
And whoever's carrying his arms, get him.
Shoot. There it is. So first shot. 22. Is that hit?
22 is going to hit. Yeah, man.
All right. 15 points of damage.
I'm looking up the stats on these guys right now. 15 is probably going to be... Oh my gosh. They don't just have bandit listed. What are they doing to me? Alright, we're using the same stats then. 15 damage is not lethal.
That's fine, but they may think that multiple shooters are out here and just leave them be. I reload, and with my third action, I shoot the second guy.
Sure.
21.
Oh yeah, that's a hit.
Oh my God. Oh my
19. God.
I'm trying to warn them off by doing headshots.
That's wonderful.
Get out of here. You'll lose your head.
All right.
Shoot him right in the head. Let him go. What?
Let's see. There's what I want. All right. So you dealt 15 damage to 1. Now these are not poisoned. Is that correct?
Right. I only had 1 dose.
All right. And then the second guy took 19. All right. As you hit 2 of them, the guy who just was shot and took your second arrow, he drops the dude and starts running for a nearby alley. The other 2, the one who was shot first and then the one who hasn't been shot, seems a little more resolved to him. But they begin following this guy who's running, heading for the alley as well. They're kind of crouching down, trying to avoid any more incoming fire. Does anyone else want to do anything?
I mean, I can keep using Gorilla to hassle them at this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have them go pound the one guy who got shot.
Sure. If you want to have your gorilla run up and attack that dude.
Sure.
If I'm correct, I saw the stats on
I
that.
use my spell attack roll
Yeah.
to see if I hit.
Oh, and its spell DC is the AC. And it deals 1d4 plus your spell casting in damage. So go ahead and roll me a spell attack.
Sit. Good boy.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a critical as well. So
Oh my god.
Oh,
Jesus.
go ahead and give me a d4 plus your stat.
If your illusion kills this dude, that would be amazing.
It's just plus the spell attack bonus, or
Yeah, plus your spell attack bonus. So d4
Oh my
plus
gosh.
that. We're gonna times it by 2.
this guy.
Yeah, your gorilla squishes the first dude who was shot.
Oh man. Do we have a way to like sneakily grab the body and just get out of there?
I do, but I gotta stop sustaining the gorilla.
Oh, okay.
Okay. The dude who hasn't been shot turns around and swipes. He pulls a knife. It's listed as hatchet, but it's a knife. A short sword. And he's going to swing at the gorilla. What is your spell save DC?
Spell save.
Should be 10.
Spell DC is 22.
That's a critical failure.
my God.
He's expecting to hit something tangible, and the momentum causes him to chuck his dagger. He's now unarmed.
This silly guy.
Anyone else want to do anything?
I got an idea.
What do you got?
I'm worried. Yeah.
So I was gonna pull out a different grenade.
Yeah.
So Dread Ampule, and it's like this murky purple gas, and then he'll just pour that into onto his ammo, and then I want to fire it at the last guy to see it. Yeah, just to see if it hits, because this could potentially give him like the Frightened or the Frightened 2, which
Okay.
might potentially get him to like just run the hell away.
Yeah.
Fail.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So this will be. I could just kill him too, but nah, it's not. 32 to hit.
It's critical, man.
Jesus.
So since it was a critical hit, he becomes Frightened 2.
Okay.
I forgot. I don't have what Frightened 2 does. I have to look. I'm looking it up though. But yeah, he becomes Frightened 2. It also deals 1d6 mental damage. So he takes 6 points of mental damage,
Okay.
and then anybody in like splash damage radius would take 1 point as well. So your illusory gorilla takes 1 point of mental splash damage, I guess.
It doesn't take damage.
Okay.
Basically, what can happen is if somebody like physically attacks it, they can determine if they don't believe it's there anymore or not.
Yeah, so basically he's got Frightened 2, so at the end of his turn, the Frightened condition will go down 1.
Yeah.
So he's gripped by fear and he struggles to control his nerves, and that's it. So it's basically however you want to play that. Whether he
And
runs away.
the one guy who got
um,
squished would just be not actually killed. It's just
Okay.
he got feared into shock or something, believing he died.
So the guy he took 6 damage. Okay.
We're only gonna kill one of them, I think.
He
Gotta leave somebody to tell the tale. Like,
It was a crazy gorilla with 4 arms, came and just killed everybody.
he does pass his will save. So he's not going to run, but he is going to have penalties on anything that he tries to do. Let's see. Who hasn't gone in a while? Barbar, anything you want to do?
I don't really have anything sneaky or ranged. I'm kind of. If you guys want me to do anything, I'll do whatever you say. But I'm worried I'll screw something up if I try and join this. I'm not discreet or sneaky.
Okay. I will say, Mornath, you've lost line of sight since they started moving down this alley.
All right. In which case, I'll drop into what shadows I have and try and basically pace them, track them, but staying hidden if I can.
Okay, cool. Go and give me a stealth.
Stealth.
I don't remember if you've got any special ability. 24, yeah, not a problem, man. All right, as this last dude scoops up the body of the initial target and is trying to waddle away from the gorilla. He doesn't have a weapon in hand. He's terrified. And he goes down to frighten 1. Anyone want to do anything this next round?
So I come out of hiding and assess the situation.
Yeah, you see him.
Realize the gorilla's on our side.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just go have Gorilla Smash again, I
Sure,
suppose.
if you want to. That is a miss.
I'll go ahead and reroll that.
Sure.
It'd be a shame for the gorilla to miss.
Heroic gorilla.
Heroic gorilla.
Yes!
Oh my god.
All right, give me that double damage again.
Yes!
Good God.
Oh my god!
That's 28 damage.
Yes.
He's down. All right.
You don't say.
The last guy just keeps running. You're now able to retrieve your corpse. Everyone has ran off in the area. You're kind of alone because of the sulfur and the giant gorilla.
Oh my god. It's amazing.
It's amazing. All right. So do we just want to, stuff them into a bag of holding and get on out of here?
I guess so.
Okay. You stuff them in. And you're free of the scene. Like, there was so much chaos there, I don't even think anyone realized that you all were tied to it.
I figure I'll just have the gorilla go disappear in an alley or something.
The only real public action you all took against this dude was Good Boy attacking at the gorilla. So, yeah, I'm going to say you all get away scot-free on this.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Another one down.
Yeah, I guess we'll go make our money now.
Yeah, if you all head over to the Glorious Hammer.
Are we gonna tell him we just found the body?
Well, no. I mean, we got to collect the bounty, right? So he resisted arrest. Yeah, resisted.
And then he summoned a 4-armed gorilla to try to kill us. He was a wizard all along.
It's a wild story, but hey, I ain't gonna, y'all bring in a bounty. You brought in a bounty. Here's your 1,000 gold for it.
Woo!
Whoa.
It suddenly comes to me, and I got to ponder this for a moment, but I predict that in the not too distant future, we're going to be on these cards ourselves.
As long as you aren't, out there doing crimes and murdering innocents, you should be good.
Okay, good. Well, doing crimes and murdering innocents? Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
It's really the murdering innocents that I care about.
Right.
Oh, good. Well, we're not doing that.
No. Only the ones
right.
on the cards.
Only the ones in the cards.
That's not murder. That's justice. Maybe.
Although this one guy here looks like this could be anybody. I mean, really, it could be anybody.
God.
All right.
Terror.
Well, that was crazy.
So how much was that?
That was a grand.
Woohoo!
So yeah, if you all
Where'd you
split
get-
it, that's 200 each.
Yeah. Sounds good to me.
Yeah. All right. So now we gotta find a way to It was the Vorobar that had the phylactery. I apologize. It was
That's I've lost my notes on that particular session because that happened in session 19.
Gotcha.
I want to say it was some bank had the sword, and then the Vorobar, specifically someone group tied called the Silver Pound,
Silver Pound, yeah.
had the phylactery.
Also have someone called the Muck Runners.
Another faction of the Vorobar.
Okay.
So
Well, that was quick and easy money. So I suppose we can go maybe get a little rest in and then move on to our next mess.
sounds good. Maybe do a little research on whoever the Silver Pound group is.
And you know where the best place to do research is? At the bar. It's poppers time.
Oh yeah,
Finally, at
I haven't had any
last.
fresh poppers in forever.
Pints and poppers.
Pints and poppers.
You all head back over to the Bold Trough. Rachel greets you all warmly. Your chair is there. Your mug is ready to go. As the jalapeno poppers start flowing.
And this being my first batch using 2 different recipes at once.
It's fantastic. Give me whatever alchemy test you use to see how they turn out.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll do.
Nice.
Yeah, they're amazingly delicious. Like, you're combining, like, the filling is like a cream cheese base, and you've got all these spices in it, wrapped in bacon, breaded, deep fried. Absolutely amazing.
Doing God's work here.
All
I
right.
assume.
So, you're all sitting around this table. Poppers, beer. What's next on your list? I mean,
So what's the other clientele look like in here?
you see, it's the normal crowd, working class. They got some darts going on. They've always got a game of cards or dice going on in here. The buffet's got fresh food lined out on it. People are coming and going. Celebrations here and there.
I'm going to interrupt the game of darts and smack the dartboard off the wall. Then I'm going to start using condiments to paint a giant target, and I'm breaking out the javelins.
Oh, okay. You are an owner of this establishment, so Rachel does not look pleased, but she's not going to stop you.
Take it out of my profits.
I will. I definitely will.
So I'm just going to play lawn darts with a bunch of drunks.
Okay.
That sounds great.
As a game of lawn dart with javelins breaks out.
Should we ask any of the
Definitely not
drunks
be
if they
going
know the Silver Bar?
What was that?
Yeah, why not?
Sure. Why don't you all give me, whoever wants to start asking this. I think diplomacy is the closest we've got. I don't think there's a rumor test, is there?
That's great, because and there's a crowd of people, so that means
There
I could
is.
do my rerolls.
Bars. Time to shine.
It's time to roll diplomacy 4 times. Let's see
Oh
what we
my
get.
god.
The ridiculous combo. Oof. Probably won't
Yeah.
beat that 32. We got 32, a 24, a 29, and 33. So it did beat 32.
There you go, man. Crazy. You start asking around. And what exactly are you asking for?
I mean, Barbara just kind of starts the conversation up like, you don't know anything about some Silver Pound or who they are, where they are. Oh, shoot. Oh, hey, watch what you're talking now.
Yeah, so my notes on the forward bar. So yeah, a couple people. you finally find someone like, yeah, my dad used to run a small bakery out in the East Bank. It was called the Hot Pocket. And the Silver Pound, they ran protection rackets out there.
Okay.
And yeah, my dad had to, he had to pay in, keep him from wrecking his shop up. He had to deal with this lady by the name of Miss Gretzky.
Miss Gretzky. Okay.
Yeah.
Jane Gretzky.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the one who ran the operation. Now, this was like a year ago.
Okay. Well, more than likely, they're still running protection in that area if it's within the past year.
Yeah, I mean, like, they were hitting up all the shops in that neighborhood.
Okay.
And if you couldn't pay, then they would stash stuff in your, in your business, like goods they were like smuggling and stuff. And yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, shoot, that gives us a place to look around, a name of somebody to maybe seek out, and all right. Thanks, man. The next couple of rounds are on me.
That's fantastic news. The drinks go around.
I'll share that. I don't really know the best way to apply that knowledge. Not seeing that Morneth has ever done protection racket or anything, but allegedly he might know how to reverse
Ashamed if your
engineer
house just burned down.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay. Now
I do have something I want to do.
What do you want to do, man?
I'm gonna work the crowd and find just the sorriest sack person looking the most morose in the crowd.
Okay.
Sit down, buy them a beer, some food. That's what the problem is.
Yeah, you meet this dude. Kind of a muscular dude. Kind of this blonde hair. He takes a lot of pride in his hair. He introduces himself as Johnny. He's like, yeah, my girl left me. She just says I'm a meat-headed pig. It's not my fault that, when I was visiting, her family, that, her cousin was walking around looking as good as she was. And it's not my fault that, it just happened to be at the cousin's wedding. And, everyone's blaming me for ruining a marriage that hadn't even started. And
No, this guy's not worthy. I'll leave him after hearing his story with a couple of beers anyway.
Okay.
The idea, Chuck, is Morneth pays for his sins by finding someone who's just like really just hurting.
Oh, okay.
And, just dumps 200 gold pieces on him and says, one day I'll come asking for a favor.
Yeah. Yeah, not a problem. You actually, you come across a lady sitting there up at the bar. Rachel keeps, bringing her beers as she's drowning her sorrows. She's actually a pig farmer from the farms out south. And, recently some wolves got in. Not necessarily the wolves didn't get to the pigs, but they did manage to break a hole large enough that we lost Jake again. That her pigs escaped, and the neighboring asshole farmers in the area took her pigs and are refusing to give them back. And she's got no legal recourse because she doesn't have the funds to, buy legal representation.
Well, you can either buy legal representation, which, in my book is just worthless unless you happen to know this really nice bounty hunter guy that he's the best and worth paying for. But if you can't run across him, you can just buy some new pigs too. I literally just dropped 200 coins in front of this person. One day I might need a favor or bacon.
Oh, you got it, buddy. If a favor or bacon. Yeah, this is fantastic. Screw getting those pigs back. They were sickly anyway. I'm gonna go buy some good ones. You've helped me out tonight, buddy. Thanks.
And this is how Mornith absolves his sins.
There you go.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I redistribute.
There you go.
Yeah.
Murder this guy with venom, buy this woman some pigs. It's a balance.
It's a balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right. Anything else? No? Okay. I'll tell you what. We got a half hour to go, but I'm still covering from the Rona and I feel it dragging on me. And this feels like a good stopping point. So we're gonna call it early tonight. That and I've ran out of ideas because
I do that. I was like, he's like, I lost my notes for that whole phylactery thing.
I really did. That's a legit thing. And then also the little bit
there.
I prepped was off of the whole creation of a small black hole, and you all skipped that.
Oh.
So it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
But now we've got a pig farmer that we can dispose of
Now
bodies.
you've got a pig farmer.
Hey, we can
Nice.
always create
there
the
you
black
go.
hole later.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we still got a lich. Suppose the phylactery thing goes under. Well, we got a plan B.
I've got an unseen servant. We got 2 bags of holding. Send the unseen servant in and, annihilate something.
There you
Okay.
go. All right. We're calling it here. You all have stuffed the king's remains into your individual sacks, which is amazing. I don't fucking know. Anyone got anything they want to plug? Jeff, you want to start us off?
Yeah, sure. Friday, Delta Green Possible Landscapes at twitch.tv/lollygaggers. Saturday, we've got Wandering 2nd Edition. Monday, you can catch some of the people you see on the screen playing over on the channel Ultraviolet Grasslands. And hit the YouTube channel for Adventures in Lollygagging as we just started up Deadlands Blood Drive. You can catch both Chuck and Jeremy in that game as well. I just threw that video up on the YouTube channel today, and it's pretty nutty. And you can learn about you can praise Jack and learn about
Praise Jack.
Scarlet Justice,
Scarlet Justice.
Canadian superhero of the Old West.
That's it.
Yes.
That is it. Bert, what do you got?
Well, this Friday, we are taking a slight break from our BX Dungeons and Dragons game as we have just finished Castle Amber. And one of my other players is going to play run a sword and wizardry game called Dude, Where's My Sword? Should be a lot of fun. And let's see, we're not doing anything on Goodman's official stream this Saturday. This Sunday, though, should be Shadowrun
Yes,
if
it
folks
should.
can make it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there we go.
Okay. Let's see. Tomorrow night over on Grim and Perilous Plays. Is that in there? Yeah. I'm going to be running some old school essentials. We're kicking off into some Thunder Rift. We're doing a one-shot from it's a Dungeon Magazine or Dragon Magazine. I don't remember. Called Away with Words. You can check. Bert and Jake. But sadly not Jeremy, because Jeremy's going to be hanging out on Garblack Games. It's fine. Having too many games to play, I think, is a good thing.
I guess it's a good problem.
Yeah. Friday night, we'll be back here on Defenders for some more Shadowrun. Saturday, during the day, we'll be back on Grim and Perilous Plays for some more Shadow War 5th edition. Honestly, I don't know what the fuck we're going to do there. The party completely unraveled the mystery in the first session, so we're going to do something.
Really good detectives. We're just really good detectives.
Really good detectives. You honed right in on that.
Andy Sipowicz from NYPD Blue. Come on.
He did it. He did it. I mean,
Can't get
once,
anything past him.
What chance did that adventure have?
None.
None.
No.
And then Saturday night, we're scheduled for some Darkest House. We're still waiting to get confirmation from all the players. One of our players started a new job, and we're just waiting to see how she's doing Saturday night. So, but that's the plan. Darkest House Saturday. I don't know. I ain't got fucking else. My brain's fried. My boss made me go back into the office today.
Oh no.
Yeah. That's all I got. So I guess until we see you next time, start fires, do drugs, and I don't know, wash your fucking hands, tip your bartenders, start a fire. You can do it. I believe in you.
In any order.
Any order you want.
Wash your bartenders.
You start with the fire.
Tip your hands.
Tip your hands. That's, as a former teenager, my hands did a lot of work and they deserve that tip. So, all right. Later, everyone.
And that's how you started a future bartender.
Oh my.
Oh, that's it.
Oh man.